Good day, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the Black Mask, and you already know the vibes. So, guys, as you can see by the charts already, we are on GER30 today. On today's video, guys, I'm gonna be showing my analysis of how I see the market on GER30, and most hopefully I will be able to jump on US30, NASDAQ, or gold, one of the three. But most definitely this video is about GER30, so if I have enough time, I'll jump in on another index. So guys, without wasting further of your time, let's jump straight to the chart and start analyzing the GER30. So guys, remember I told you, like, you have to start on a monthly time frame, right? You have to start your analysis from a monthly time frame. Now you can see that I'm on a monthly time frame. So now we're gonna draw a trend line from a monthly time frame. You can see you have a first touch, second touch, and then you haven't had our third touch. Maybe the price is gonna move to give us the third touch over there. Maybe price will come and give us a third touch and then move to the upside. If we don't have a third touch there, and then it happens that we break, we're gonna wait for price to break. You're gonna break and retest this trend line, and then it's gonna move to the downside. I don't know why it's doing me like this, but it's gonna move to the downside, right? So either way, we don't know what is it that the price is gonna do. So we follow the market, we don't predict the market, as I always tell you. And guys, before I forget, I would like to send a shout out to my GFE family. The guys that I'm in a group with them, they know themselves. Guys, I wanna thank you for allowing me to share my YouTube link to our WhatsApp group. So guys, let me continue. Just wanted to give those shout out to my family, the GFE family. You know, the GFE family by Loso Empire Sefika. I wanna give a shout out to him also because of he taught me. He's the one who taught me about the trend lines. NASDAQ Ninja taught me about the zones, and then I learned the trend lines from Loso, and then what is this, the impulse and corrections, I learned them from Andile Mofokeng from the FX Goats. Andile Mofokeng, you know him well. Though, so Loso doesn't have a YouTube channel, then Andile Mofokeng and who is this, NASDAQ Ninja, they have YouTube channels. So that's why I wanna give you your flowers while you are still alive. So guys, let me jump into a weekly time frame. So remember, from a weekly time frame, we're now gonna be looking for our zones. And what is a zone? What are zones? What are zones? So let me try and type it out so we can all have a clear understanding. What is a zone? What is a zone? Well, a zone is a place of interest. Is a place of interest. Is whole of interest. I don't know if I typed it correctly. It's a place of interest where, when price gets to it, the price is most likely to reverse. Or change direction. What is a zone? A zone is a place of interest where, when price gets to it, the price is most likely to reverse or change direction. So I hope we are good on that. Don't mind my spelling, guys. Don't wanna make this video very long, so if I am gonna focus on correcting my spellings, it's gonna be a very long video. So guys, after seeing our monthly trend line, we can see price is still far from it, but it seems like we are moving towards that third touch there, and then maybe we're gonna move to the upside. Remember, by the rules of a trend line, there's a first touch, second touch, on a third touch we respect the trend line, right? So we now have seen, or we are aware that we have a trend line on a monthly time frame. Now we can delete it, but we do not forget about it. It's just we know there's a third touch. We're expecting a third touch on a monthly trend line, right? So as time goes by and then the price falls and falls, you wanna have to analyze from a monthly and see how far are we from the trend line. Have we touched it yet? Are we close to it, or what is happening? So don't forget about that trend line on a monthly time frame. So now we're gonna allocate our zones. You can see price came here and then price went to the upside. You can see here also price quite had a problem crossing this zone over here. So we're gonna allocate those zones over there. Remember, a zone is where a place of interest where price gets to it, the price changes direction, right? It's a place where price gets to it, the price changes its direction. To get a clear understanding of the zones, make sure to watch NASDAQ Ninja's YouTube channel. I will leave a link to his YouTube channel on my description below, so make sure to check out my description, and there you will find a link to his YouTube channel, so you can go and watch his video and get more a clear view or an understanding of how these zones work, because I learned them from NASDAQ Ninja, by the way. So guys, I'm gonna encourage you to go and watch his YouTube video. You're gonna be inspired, you're gonna learn a lot from his YouTube channel. For the guys goated, and I'm gonna give him his flowers all on all of my videos. I don't know how far am I gonna keep up with giving him his flowers. Him, Loso, and Andile, those are the guys who have given me the tools on how to sharpen my skills, you know. But the biggest shout out is to NASDAQ Ninja, obvious, because I like how he does things, you know, the way he analyzes, the way his life is like. He's not too he's not flashy, you know. He's calm and he's very real. When it comes to being real, NASDAQ Ninja for me is the realest trader I have ever come across, you know. So that's where my inspiration is coming from, you know. That's where I started to believe that it is possible for me to become profitable on trading forex, the forex market, right? So guys, remember, making money makes sense. Making money makes sense. And I'm sure you are wondering, am I profitable, or what's happening? No, I'm not yet profitable. Did you catch that? Not yet profitable. I am a profitable trader, but just not yet. You know, I can't say I'm not a profitable trader. That's like speaking negativity on my life. You have to be positive. You have to believe on yourself. You have to trust God with everything that you do and put him at the center of everything that you do. So that is why I'm saying I'm a profitable trader, just not yet. I'm on my way to being profitable and consistently. As you see, guys, once I start making money, you'll be fully aware. I'll be transparent with my wins, my losses on YouTube, this channel of mine. So I don't know if time goes, I'll be on Instagram, but I'm not a social media person. I like only YouTube, you know, and WhatsApp. That's my things, you know. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, I'm not on those platforms because I don't really like to put out my life to that extent. Here on YouTube channel, we are only a family coming together to learn how to trade the forex market, right? Yes. So guys, I think I've went away from the charts now, so let's get back to the charts. Now we have allocated our zones, and what I want to tell you guys that I want you to take notice of these smaller wicks on these weekly charts. I like to allocate for them as well, because of when you start to go on smaller time frames, it will help you to understand where price got rejected, where price started to change direction, you know. Because I'm gonna ignore them, and then once I go to the smaller time frames, is like I'm gonna see the price change direction from here, but I don't know why it changed direction from there, only to find out it is at the end of a week on a weekly time frame. So that is why I like to allocate them as well. I don't like to see them to leave them, by the way. So you know, I don't like to leave them behind, because they always help me to navigate on the smaller time frames. As you can see also here, price rejected here, price rejected here, and you can see price also rejected there at the current moment. You see, you have to allocate for all those zones. So guys, as you can see now, we are done with allocating the zones. Now I'm gonna jump into the weekly the daily time frame. I don't want to make this video very long, so guys, I don't think I'm gonna have time for another index. I think this video is only gonna be about the GER30. So guys, we can see from a daily time frame, we have this trend line. We have this trend line right here. We have this trend line. Oh man. Okay, we have a first touch, second touch, and then we just nearly went to for the third touch, but you know, we didn't quite touch there, and then the price is starting to fall down to the downside. You can see there. So let me jump into the 4-hour time frame and make sure if my trend line is drawn accurately. Remember, you have to draw the trend lines accurate to be precise. You have to be spot on with your trend lines. Make sure you draw them correctly. I can see the okay, you can see it's touched, and then I have to make sure it touches also here, so I can avoid making mistakes, you know. Okay, it has to touch there. So you can see we were just a little we were just few pips away from touching the trend line there. So it's most likely that we touched it, and now we're gonna respect the third touch rule. And then you can see we had this upper movement, this momentum to the upside, and now we're having these over here. Yeah, from the GFE strategy, we're gonna wait for a breakout candlestick. If we see a breakout candlestick on a 1 hour or 4 hour, and then we're gonna jump in with a selling opportunity and then swing it to the downside. But now I'm not ready to be a swinger, and this is an index. So what I'm gonna do is now I understand we have been on a bullish momentum to the upside. We have to break this trend line for me to be more on selling opportunities. Now that we are still above this trend line, so I'm looking for more buying opportunities, because I understand this might just be a pull, an impulse correction, impulse, a bigger version of a correction, impulse, and then now we are correcting. This is a correction. Maybe I'm still gonna go and touch that third touch there and make a third touch on the trend line there, on a daily trend line, and then after touching it, that's then maybe we're gonna break this trend line over here. We can see you have to draw it accurately. So but if we break this trend line over here, then I'm gonna be starting to focus on selling opportunities, you know. So let me go to the 1 hour time frame. Let me go to 1 hour time frame. So you can see we have been pulling to the upside. Our momentum has been bullish. We have been bullish from the previous week. We had a very bullish momentum. We went to the upside like hard, very hard. Well, with the strategy that I'm using, once you understand your current momentum, guys, you are most likely to get it right all the time. Not all the time, but most of the times. You can see once you are fully aware that we are now moving to the upside, our momentum is going to the upside, you're gonna look for more buying opportunities than selling opportunities. Yes, I know there will be more. There are gonna be chances to go short. There are chances where you're gonna have those selling opportunities like here. But more than anything, when I understand, when I analyze and I see that we are now on a bullish momentum, I look for more buying opportunities until we have a change of direction. Now, as you can see already, even now, I'm still gonna be looking for more buying opportunities than selling opportunities. But you can see now we had this movement to the downside. Yeah? Let's jump into the 15-minute time frame so I can clearly see what is really happening. Remember, guys, I'm not at a stage where I can predict the direction of the market, like where it touches. Then I'm pretty much sure that we're gonna go to the downside or upside. So now we can see we had this movement to the upside, and then we impulsed to the downside, had a little bit of a correction, and then we impulsed. Now we are going to the upside, right? We are now going to the upside, meaning maybe this was just a bigger version of a correction. This might just be a bigger version of a correction. This might be a bigger version of a correction, and we are still going to impulse to the upside, right? So when you're in a bigger version of a correction, I like to leave the market as it is, because for me, the way it is right now, it seems a little bit choppy for me. I know for someone it's gonna be a good setup to buy when it reaches this zone over here, but for me, I'm not yet to a point where I can just confidently say that this zone will hold up, and then I'm gonna jump in with those buying opportunities to the upside. So now I'm gonna wait for you to see what really is gonna happen, because I can say, because of now we had a strong movement, this impulse to a downside, where the impulse correction and impulse. Maybe I could have just have drawn this correction like this right now, but you see, it's giving Zimbabwe, man. It's giving Zimbabwe. So I'm gonna wait and see what is it that the price is gonna be doing, because of, like, remember I told you we are still on the upper side, we are still above this trend line, remember? So now if a price is gonna impulse to the upside, then I'm gonna wait for that impulse to the upside, this a bit of a correction, and then maybe I'm gonna hop in with a buying opportunities. Maybe you are still gonna looking forward to come and touch there, but I'm gonna put my take profit here or just here if we get a correction there, or maybe we might do a break and retest, and then take that break and retest as our correction, and then come there and jump in with those buying opportunities. So guys, I'm more on buying opportunities on GER30, but I'm gonna have to wait for the correction first to give me a more bias or a more confluence to be sure that we are now heading to the upside, like something here, like that, like here. You can see we had a correction. We had a nice correction there, and then we moved to the downside, and then we all impulsed, and then we had a correction again here. You can see there we had a nice correction there, and then we impulsed to the downside. You see, that's what I use to trade. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you liked the video, and if you like the video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and make sure to comment on the comment section, and don't forget to check my description on this video to get NASDAQ Ninja's YouTube channel's link, so you can go and watch his video. So guys, I don't want to make this video a 20-minute long video, so I'm gonna end here, and it's from the Black Mask, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, a profitable week. Until we meet again on another video, is the Black Mask, and I'm out. Dango.